Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News and welcome to the first State of the NNN, which talks monthly about how we're doing, views, subscribers, future events that will be happening on Nintendo Ninja News, our thoughts of how things are going, and other interesting bits and pieces. So this is a little less exciting than other stuff, but it gives people a bit of an idea about how the channel's doing and what's coming up in the future and stuff like that. So we like to be open about what we're trying to do and achieve and that. And hey, if you get ideas for your own YouTube channel, then that's just great. So the first thing that we'll be talking about is the 2017 goals that I've been setting up. And I've been jotting them down a fair bit and looking into that. So, once I get them up. So, 2017 goals are continuing the YouTube channel and Facebook and Twitter. And that's been really important to be doing stuff like that. I've been happy to see how things are from that point of view. The YouTube channel's been doing fantastic. We'll go on to that later on. And Facebook and Twitter has been doing well, so I'm happy with the way that's set out, and it's all good. So we'll keep on doing that. Next one is networking with local devs and online. So we want to do sort of interviews with them and talking to them and things like that. So that's really important to be doing stuff like that. I feel that's an important thing to be doing, and that's sort of expanding the channel and doing things like that. So we haven't been able to get anyone on board yet, but I feel like that we're getting closer each day, and that's something that we can look forward to next year. The third one is working on the Ichi Zorku group, which is sort of a group of different Nintendo content creators. We kind of have two versions. We have a forum board version and a Facebook group. There may be more uptake on the Facebook group. I've had one person sort of officially join Nintendo Guru, but I think we need to get a few more on board and sort of trying to look at if this is something that could actually work or not. There's a great possibility that this idea may not work. And that's something that we've done a lot of trial and error in the first year of Nintendo Ninja News, and a few things worked and a few other stuff didn't. So it wasn't so bad. So that's something that I have to still tinker with and see how that will go. So we'll see how that goes. Number 4 is fairly important. Probably the one thing that's been really lacking for Nintendo Ninja News is looking for an artist, someone that can actually redo the logo and put banners and things like that, and Twitter and Facebook and the YouTube channel. And that's something that we've been trying to look for the right artist. And there is an event, could be coming up very soon actually, in terms of finding an artist. And that's been very, very tough in terms of doing that. And trying to find the right artist, the good ones either don't take commissions, or the ones that aren't that quite great, the artists, I just don't have the style that I'm interested in. And we have some really awesome plans and ideas with that, but it's something that I can't really say until the ball starts rolling in that. So if you know of a good artist, that would be great. Come and tell me, please, because we've been struggling to find one for months, possibly even over a year or two now. The 5th one next year is the return of gameplay stuff. So instead of Nintendo games, we'll be doing more local dev stuff and things like that. I think that could be very cool. I'm very happy to be doing stuff like that again. We'll try to do maybe a little bit of commentary over it and talking about it. So we'll have to see how that goes. But it will be very interesting to see how that appears, and that's sort of linked into the networking with local devs and things like that, and collaborating with other Nintendo content creators too. So that's something that I wanted to do. And the last one, which is the big one, possibly, is going back to GammaCon next year and EB Games Expo, and then trying to tackle PAX in Australia. Obviously, everyone is at PAX, and I'm not, so everyone's having fun there. and hopefully next year, you know, Media Pass and things like that, and Nintendo Ninja News would have grown up a lot more, far more, in a year's time, and we can legitimately get better in those numbers too. So I think, I mean, it costed too much for me to go. I think the chance of me getting a Media Pass was slow, and I think next year having 4 or 5 conventions under my belt, I think would help me with experience and things like that. Because I learned a lot doing GammaCon and EB Games Expo. So, and I think we've going to be adjusting the sort of things that we would like to do. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So those are the 6 sort of main goals for 2007, and I think it's important for Nintendo Ninja News to continue to grow and not greatly expand. You know, this channel will always be about the latest news because that's where a lot of the views come from, and plus that's sort of what I enjoy doing best is those quick, sharp videos. People know exactly what's going on, no sort of bullshit rumors. We do post rumors from time to time, but we're definitely not a channel that picks up any rumor and just runs with it because you can and because there's views to be made. So moving on from that, our monthly views for last month was over 8,400, which is fantastic. It's our third biggest number ever in a year and a half to 2 years, which is excellent. So we're very happy with that. Year to end views is 75,000 views, which is excellent. I don't think that I'll get to 100k. I may get to 100k overall, but just looking at the numbers, it's looking a bit tight. But in saying so, if these numbers keep on building up during November and the Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff gets a nice boost, a few thousand views, and then you know that possibility may come back on the cards. So, which is excellent, and the subscriptions are doing well. I think we are one off from hitting 250 subscribers, which is excellent. So that's come up the last couple of months. We've nearly gotten 70 new subscribers in the last 2 months, and that's been excellent. So I've been really happy about that. And big thanks to everyone who has subscribed. And I hope that people are enjoying the channel. And there's a lot of videos to see. There's over 500 videos for you to explore and to look at. So there's content there to see and to do, which is excellent. And the goals updates, obviously, next year, we're sort of trying to do 100,000 views for next year, and trying to get to, 500 to 600 subscribers next year. So that's a pretty big numbers in that. But who knows? We just take it a day at a time, a month at a time, and we just enjoy what we do, and hopefully everyone else is enjoying that same thing too. So I hope that people enjoy the state of the NNN, and it's going to be an exciting month, and we'll come back in December to talk about how those things went, and that's going to be a very interesting thing to look at too, is how those things will come out. But views have been doing great. There's been a lot of support coming in now, and it's been a lot of fun. So I will be wrapping up now, and you expect to see me next month reporting back and talking about all that stuff. But obviously the January update will talk about the whole year in retrospect, and we'll go into a little more detail about how we went, and things that went well and things that didn't go well. So that's it from me, and I shall see you later on.